If you missed out on any of the other reviews, make sure you check out the other videos. We're going to be doing combos, deck lists, and deck type overviews. Let's go.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Trap Hole review. That's right. A whole review for Trap Hole. This is the most OG TCG trap. Let me know in the comments. Did you ever use Trap Hole? Because I did. It will destroy a 1000 attack or higher monster that is normal or flip summoned. If the monster's special summoned, you ain't trap holing. So here are some top decks, and we're gonna think about, does it counter any of these decks? These are not decks it does counter. Does it even stop anything? Well, here are some cards among these decks where it could stop. Trap holing against Harpies, that could actually be great. Trap hole the Onomatopoeia. If they're not normal summoning Sister as often because of the nerf, they're going to summon the Onomatopoeia. If you trap hole it, they're going to cry. Trap hole Medusa, great. Trap hole the Fire King Arvata, he's going to say thanks. Serpent with the TGs, they're going to start running wild soon. Just wait. Serpent being trap holed, great. Also, so let's talk about it. Is trap hole good? Just against Harpies. Otherwise, no. Was it ever good? It was. Look at that. 2006, 2009, 2014. People did use it. Trap Tricks does synergize with Trap Hole, which is not a new deck type. What does it do? This card could play Trap Hole from the hand. This card, Dayane, can reset Trap Hole from the grave. Angel of Mischief had an idea with Trap Hole. Look at that. Looks like it's already in game in his deck, playing one Trap Hole. True Yuma ZW, which is ZEXAL Weapon Utopia review. This is a true Utopia Yuma deck. I am actually excited about this. I was not expecting this. Let's talk about this. So you have a bunch of these cards that want to equip onto a Utopia. And if you play Yuma, you got the cutscene. Here are some community ideas, or at least one of them. Rich Ferrante, he wants to put it in Onomats. That's right, True Nade in Onomats. They nerfed the Sister, and Rich took out the Sister for this deck idea. I warned you all that if you're going to continue to play True Nade after the nerf, they're going to come for your coat. So if you play this, have fun until they take the coat away, then you lose your True Nade. Let's talk about the new field spell. Each time a Utopia is summoned, you gain a high 5 counter. And then, after you have 2 high 5 counters, you could summon an Onomat monster from your deck. What are we summoning? Onomana, Mance, or a Gaga Coat. Now, if you could rank 4 exceed, you could trigger this right away by making the Utopia, high 5. Then put a Utopia Ray on top of it right away, high 5. Now we have the ZW Lightning Blade. This can, from the hand, equip onto your Utopia, giving it plus 1200 attack, making it 3700. And it will protect your Utopia from effect destruction. Also, the Lightning Blade itself and other ZW weapons you have cannot be destroyed by card effects. They cannot be Mystical Space Typhoon. They cannot be Vermilion Dragon Mech. They cannot be Heliopolis. That's quite relevant in the Blue Eyes matchup. What popular cards does this combo counter? It stops all of this, anything with destruction effects, because you're protected by detaching the Lightning Blade as an equip card to protect the Utopia. Then we have Tornado Bringer. This is better, I believe so. You equip it, it makes your Utopia 3800 attack. You are protected from targeting effects. Also, battle destruction protection. You'll go to the graveyard to protect from destruction. Targeting effects, what does that counter? A ton of cards, anything that targets. Most cards that do target, they target. You know, Karma Cut targets, you know. Here's the concept deck plus a Blue Eyes White Dragon Duel. Let's get into it. We do to draw 2. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Coat, special summon the Onomatopoeia. Make Utopia. Equip. Come on now. You got the math with me? What is this? What is this? 1300 plus 1200? 5,000 attack. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Let's double check what this is. What does this mean? Cannot be targeted by card effects. And if I would be destroyed by a card effect, I could detach. And the back row can't be destroyed. What do you do? What do you do? Give me anything. Give me anything. It's not turn 3, so you can't twin burst. And if I did twin burst, I would negate you like a fool. Let's give me a new hand. What are you gonna do? We can't book a moon. Can't book a moon. Untargetable. Can't treacherous. Untargetable. Can't alternative white dragon. Untargetable. We can't do Hermetic Sun Dragon. He is targetable, but if we Hermetic Sun Dragon to destroy itself or anything to destroy this, it will then detach the Lightning Blade. So you can't destroy the back row with the Hermetic Sun Dragon, and the Lightning Blade could go to the graveyard to protect the Utopia from being destroyed. So you can't even Hermetic Sun Dragon. The only out to this is going to be the Twin Burst Dragon. Not even an Ultimate Blue Eyes White Dragon could stop this. It's not big enough. But if we attack with the Twin Burst, what happens? If we read Twin Burst, this says it can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. So if you attack, you could detach a material. If you attack, you could detach a material. So it will stop both attacks, but there is a problem after this. The problem is, if this card is targeted for an attack again, while it has no material, you destroy this card. RIP. You know? That's basically the only thing they're going to do. And they got to do that by turn 3. So if Blue Eyes goes first, then they can do this. But if they go first and you go second, you're probably going to go for a 1-turn kill type play. So this is not absolutely unstoppable, but this does showcase the situation you're in, where you can't be targeted, can't be destroyed by card effects, and you can't destroy the back row. Code summons the Utopia, make a Malevolent Sin, detach, banish the Twin Burst, and with the 5,000 attack Utopia, you win. You thought that drawing due to draw was dead? You thought? We're playing on play, return 1, add 1. So after detaching to stop the Twin Burst, we win. We win. That was wild. My general thoughts are, this is a real Yuma deck. Cutscene and everything. You're summoning the Utopia. It is your main win condition. You're boosting it to 5,000 or more. Untargetable. Indestructible. Negates attacks. I love it. Now let's talk about other goodies and gems from this box that you do not want to miss out on what they do, like Dark Ruler No More. This is a spicy card. Negate all of your opponent's face-up monsters by activating this normal spell. They're just negated until the end of the turn. They also cannot chain their monster effects directly to this card, but if they're a little cheater and they got back row, they could flip up the back row, then chain their monster. But don't tell anyone I told you that. Why use this? Well, I think it's similar to Lightning Vortex. They are both giving you a big non-targeting effect, where non-targeting destroy their field of monsters that are face up, or a big non-targeting negate their monsters, but you don't have to discard a card. Now, also, they take no battle damage or damage to their life points for the rest of the turn. They will still be destroyed by battle, so don't worry about that. What does Dark Ruler No More counter? Well, if you see a Spirit Dragon on the field, Spirit Dragon cannot chain to the effect of being negated until the end of the turn. So you're going to activate this. They get negated, then Good luck. Find a way to take out the Spirit Dragon after you did that. Probably much better to play Lightning Vortex in this scenario, but just telling you what it counters. So another thing is it can counter a Cyber / Harpy. Maybe you don't want to commit to a Lightning Vortex. You just simply want to drop the Dark Ruler no more. Now the Harpy Lady will not return anything. Maybe you want to quickly negate a Bouncer, negate a Dancer. Against Ritual Beast, oh boy, negate their Ritual Beast fusion. They cannot chain to the Dark Ruler no more. Now they're stuck on the field. And if you take out their fusion monster while they could not have chained to jump off the field, they're going to lose. It's over. TGs are going to be slowly becoming more popular. Count on it. I promise you, TGs will become more popular with Flight Control. Builds are popping up. The meta's developing. And when that happens, Star Guardian turns into a Black Rose or a Quarion on your turn. Not if you activate the Dark Ruler no more, turning off the quick play synchro effect. What does it not counter? If they have a Dweller with an infantry, Dweller's negated, they could still detach and pop a card in the field, so not good for countering Dweller. Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. I have not been waiting for this card. Maybe some of you have been waiting for it. It's 3 level 8 monsters. If you used a Galaxy Eyes Photon to make it, then you're a fool, because it will negate all current face-up cards, including your own, doesn't negate back row, doesn't really stop anything. There are easier ways to summon it, and we're going to focus on that way instead. Also, it has another effect of detach all of its materials, or detach all Exceed materials from your opponent's Exceed monsters, and per material you detached, you're going to gain 500, and you're going to be able to perform that many attacks. So if you detach their one material, you gain 500 and you gain an extra attack. Right, wrong, you just have one attack. So you want to detach at least 2 materials, ideally from one Exceed, so you could attack into it once, then attack directly twice to win the game. That's going to be quite rare. But you know what? That counters Utopia. Utopia is going to be pretty much the only Exceed that's going to be summoned with 2 materials by the time it's your turn. Detach the materials, then they're going to cry, then you're going to win. Now, the best way to summon it is not through a Galaxy Eyes Photon. You're crazy. Not even using 3 level 8 monsters. We're not going to do any of that. We don't need any level 8 monsters to summon this 4,500 attack Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. You ready? Eternal Galaxy is here. If you control a Photon or a Galaxy monster, which this Exceed isn't, you get to target this Exceed, or you could target any rank 4 Exceed, and then you're going to special summon the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your extra deck using this Exceed after this Exceed summons the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your deck, making it so this card can be activated. We got another card. We got Full Armored Black Ray Lancer. It is 3 level 4 waters to summon, and if you've been paying attention, normally, some of them, you want 3 monsters to make an Exceed? No, we're going to cheat. We're going to do another way. We did it with the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. We're going to do it with this too. I am not going to use 3 level 4 monsters to summon this because it's not that powerful. It's pretty good, but let's talk about what it do. Once it's protected from destruction, if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you will damage step destroy a back row, which means their back row is, in most cases, not going to be able to chain to it being destroyed. It also gains plus 200 per material. It's going to be, spoiler alert, 2,300 attack. The best way to summon it was just with 2 level 4 monsters. You're going to make a Bahamut. Bahamut will summon a Mermail Abyss Stripe by just detaching material. Then you're going to summon the Black Ray Lancer on top of the Mermail Abyss Stripe through its own effects, not through the effect of the Mermail Lady. You're just going to plop them on top of her, and now you have a 2,300. Your field's going to look like this from a regular rank 4 Exceed. Ready to not be destroyed by anything just once. Ready to destroy back row if it destroys a monster by battle. So if they have good back row and you're about to attack into a small monster, you're forcing them to flip up their back row because they don't want you to destroy it. Or if they have multiple back row and you go in, you get to pick and pop and they won't chain. Or you could summon your Hope Woven Dragon or a Dweller instead. That's the choice you're going to be given. on what to do. Do you want the Bahamut Shark and the Black Ray Lancer, or you're going to have a single Hope Woven or a single Dweller? It is a pretty safe and good turn 1 play, I'd say. The big downside is the extra deck space. Wow, Baha, Mermail, and Black Ray just to do this combo. That's 3 spots out of your extra deck.